Hi, and welcome to Saturday evening in sunny Central Texas. Now, there's less clouds at this moment than there had been this morning, because early in the day there was a tiny layer, and right now there's a little tiny bit off to a little bit south of west, but not truly all the way southwest. But it's doggy time, so I'm sitting out here to get some mosquito bites and take care of myself. There's still a little light coming through. There's still a little dog barking across the street. It's okay, puppy. It's a time for you to sniff the breeze if you want to. Oh, that beagle pup is getting his baying on. He's getting that longer tone that beagles do. I don't know if they've got what they've got. I don't know if they know what they've got. I hope he doesn't suffer too much from the lack of exercise and lack of stimulation that can make a beagle go insane. He needs a great big field where he can chase a rabbit. He don't have one, although they have a good distance behind their home where he could occasionally go for a run if they were training him correctly. Most people see a beagle and they think, oh, how cute, a Snoopy dog. No, Snoopy in the cartoons and comic strips is way more chill than most young beagles. They need to get out, they need to be trained, and they need to run. They're a hunting dog. They raise their voices when they're in pursuit so that the hunter can hear them and follow them and come take care of the kill. Whether they've got a bobcat treed or a raccoon that's been stealing chickens, or if you got enough of them, you can go out after mountain lions and whatever that's been maybe threatening children. Or I cannot tell if that is the ISS or a plane. Okay, that's a plane banking. It's like way out there, and all I can see is one bright light. But when it turns, the wing with that bright light turns away from me, so it dimmed. At that distance, it may be landing or taking off from a BIA. I'm pretty far north there, but oh well, whatever. I like airports, I like planes. And I like my little dog who's standing on the top step, sniffing the breeze. It's okay, puppy. He's alright. He's just frustrated. I can hear neighborhood kids squealing. It's finally cooling off. They can play outside. They're probably being made to go inside and get ready for baths. There's church in the morning, and you're not going to have time for a bath in the morning. Oh, yeah. And the daughter squeezes here, so I imagine they'll just ride together in the morning. I believe his mom is back from her latest trip. He's got a full-time job, and she likes going places. She used to be, I think, maybe. But, when the person you rely on the most has a job to hold down, they don't always get to travel with you. She has not been in terrific shape, but I hope she's doing some kind of okay. I checked my ketones a little while ago, and I'm sure gluconeogenesis in the morning will just knock me right out of ketosis. That's what it's for, is give you a burst of energy, not a steady stream of it. But, give you that morning get-up boost. And it boosted me right out the front door and through my class today. And I went and did this. Then I did my shopping, fueled my vehicle, checked on another store. It's permanently closed. Should have checked on it sooner. Maybe it'd still be open. But oh, the security lights are starting to come on. It's not that dark out yet, but it's that warning period. Oh, the security light over at so-and-so's house came on. We better get home before Mom starts yelling. That's how childhood was for Gen X. But, whose yard did I leave my bike in? Well, puppy, I'm not talking to you. You're still a good-looking puppy. You want to go water the grass some more? You can, I don't mind. He's a good dog. But he put up with me being gone all morning. And then they didn't even release the hound when I got back with stuff I bought. And then I put the meat straight into the freezer and he didn't even get to sniff it. Except as it got carried through. Now, where the dog knows, I'm sure he knows exactly what I bought. Doggy noses are kind of effective that way. Ooh. Oh dear. I'm seeing some dark evil smoke come up southeast. I hope it's not a vehicle fire or something. Sometimes people have a brush pile to burn. But dark smoke is often not good. Dark, nasty, choking smoke is something to check on. This is not particularly dense, but what is a little darker is where it's thick. And there's another little neighborhood right over there. A friend of the boys lives over there, so. bright just kicked on over here. Of course, it may have just had an insect or something flutter right by the motion sensor. I don't know. But on it came. And I just caught something fluttering right over here. And that's what the waving was about. Came home with 2 extra martial arts fans. You know, the silky metal ones. They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Master D has one that's 30 years old. And I seriously might take these things in Home Depot tomorrow and see if I can find a very thin flat washer that's the right size to go around the rivet that holds all those metal pieces together that make the framework of the fan. Oh, that's really belching up now. It seems pretty close, but I can't smell it. It's like there's the trees down the street and then it's just the other side. I'm kind of listening for oh gosh, noisy neighbors. Kind of listening for sirens, because that's a lot of smoke. They just got it up. Of course, if someone's got a brush pile or debris pile and trash, it's been sitting there toasting long enough, and then they stir it around a little bit, more oxygen will get in, and more burn, and boom, more flames and more smoke. A bit clicky in the shoulders today. Yeah, there goes a couple more great balls of smoke. Does not make me happy. There you go, puppy. Is that pretty good? Feel better now? Gotta make sure the puppy has plenty of chances to feel better. Excuse me. Some people's idea of how to live in a neighborhood where there's other humans is severely lacking. There's cicadas everywhere. I'm not really far enough east to be in the cicada warning area that everyone was going on about recently. But we get them out here. Long day. Yep, I glued down the fabric on the 2 fans I brought home with me that are not mine. Because Master D gets his spares out whenever this comes up in the curriculum, because there's always a half a dozen people don't have any yet. Now, the fans you order 1 at a time, the daggers you order 2 at a time. And most of the forms you learn for daggers, you use 1 of these knives. It's got a really cheap wrap, sometimes just over a piece of folded up paper padding. And I have enough paracord in the basket, in the floor, in the back, right behind the driver's seat, that if somebody wants to rewrap the handle, they can. And you gotta make a good knot, and you gotta melt it and stick it down good. Ooh. I provided paracord to one of the young ladies on the demonstration team a while back. And after an amount of use, she found out that not all knots stayed tied or stayed stuck down. But I had gotten a little box of like 6 or 10 super glue. Provided super glue for the re-sticking. Oh, I hope her folks are doing okay. I keep hoping her mom will corner me and ask me about my weight loss. Because from migraines and tinnitus and lots of other reasons that I would occasionally miss class, I miss when I'm hurting, and I'll be hurting because whatever, I'll be out of something that I've been relying on. One of those things I rely on is the chancapidra, the stone crusher, basically. It's a plant that grows in South America, and it has been clinically proven to help you reduce kidney stones and gallstones. Considering those things are made out of oxalates and calcium, and there's a couple other kinds, but they're really rough. But getting the stones to where they can move has been a major accomplishment. It has also been the source of pain in my right side. I might need to get that ultrasound treatment that breaks them up. But I've been out of that stuff, and I ran out of some of my, well, most of my sorrel products. I got my stem enhance and plasma flow came in yesterday. And I've been giving the Sciactive joint a try. Now I have my Collagen Active on the way. And I'll try both of them at once. Because the Collagen Active seemed, and I can't make any definitive claims for it, but it seemed to be helping more than the Sciactive joint did. Oh, man. Yawning and yawning. Of course, it's 9 o'clock at night. Of course, I'm yawning. But we are past the solstice. So the days will get shorter. They will still be just scorchingly hot for a while, though. You done, puppy dog? I don't know if he's done being outside. Are you done? He might be. Or he might just be standing guard. Mommy's outside. Gotta take care of Mommy. But he needs a certain amount of outside time. Even in the evening air. Yeah, I was thinking I might take these fans down to Home Depot. See if I can find some more of the flat washers that keep the rivet that is the pivot point for the fans anchored better, because these look like they just have to move a millimeter and they'll pop right off. That happened with one of mine, and I had to get one with a smaller inside diameter, similar outside diameter, then put the rivet back in and pin it down. But a ball peen hammer is cheap. If I can't find the one, I can get another. And a package of flat washers is pretty cheap too. And I should try to find my spares. Because there's so many people working out. Most of us have a spare whatever. Usually of daggers and fans. Some of the longest time students are also doing Pakwa sword, which looks just like a regular straight sword, but it's extra long. I think this guy's ready to go in. He just sat down again. Ready to go in, puppy dog? And remember, take care of your dog, take care of each other, eat something healthy. Grandma loves you and wants you to be okay. Bye-bye.